The training has meant for me that I have had a completely change in focus in the way that I live my life. I now have a different career aspect. My interpersonal relationships have changed. The relationship I have with my beautiful little boy who's only 7, I'm now able to slow down and smell the roses and play with him and stop when he needs me. I could never have imagined that I would have had such an impact on my life in taking this journey. I'm fulfilled where I had been unfulfilled for a long time, and just being fulfilled, the knock-on effect that gives to your family and your loved ones and the people you work with, and just someone that you're walking down the street who might be having a bad day that you can give a heartfelt smile to. I think it's actually let me finally, at the age of 50, be myself. So personally, I'm a different person, but I'm who I'm meant to be. I think who I always was, but was too shy to show my true personality. And I'm extroverted. It's the way I've always been. But I now don't feel ashamed to be extroverted, or to be happy, or to show myself. And the training has really shown me what it means to be healthy, to live a balanced life. So professionally, I was completely unfulfilled. I do a little bit of education at the universities. I will never be able to go back to mainstream medicine because I have done a complete 360. Doing the training has taught me for the first time about the mind-body continuum, that thoughts become actual particles, that what you think has such a big impetus on the physical manifestations of disease that you manifest. So I just feel so empowered. Professionally, I am seeing a few clients and I am absolutely seeing such success with people that have been shunted from GP to GP to specialist to hospital with acute problems, and sitting down with them in only short period of time and just listening to their story, and which I always was good as a nurse. I'd always go back to the doctor and go, did you know that this was going on in their life, and things like that. And so it's just given me that whole holistic part rather than working in one area where they look just at the kidneys and that's got nothing to do with your liver. And I've learned that everything is holistic. And the additional reading books that the Institute provide, I'm a medical person, I needed the science, and the science is all there. And I was just absolutely floored to look at the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system that is really pretty much disregarded, but which is context to this, integral to this whole training. I feel like I can be such a powerful practitioner. I've opened up my own little private practice, seeing clients. The Institute of Psychology of Eating has opened my world to like-minded professionals. I've finally found functional medicine, integrative medicine, people that understand that taking a pill doesn't heal, that perhaps it is food, the way you eat and who you are as an eater, that has such a big impact on physical manifestations of health and disease. Australia's now overtaken America for obesity per population, and we are in a state of crisis. And I just see the Institute and the coaches that they are preparing to unleash on the world to be able to make a physical difference to people by teaching them to understand that it's not all their fault. It's very scientific, and as a nurse, that's what I needed. I needed the science, and the science is provided. I'd recommend the training for anyone that wanted to launch off a new career. It is the age of Aquarius, and people are all of a sudden going, I don't want to be just someone here that's making money. I want to help my fellow mankind. And I think we've been waiting for this age for a long, long time. And so I think anyone that wants to do that, this is the perfect forum for them to really have a scientific launching pad to help people, to coach them, to understand what a balanced life it is. It's got nothing to do with losing weight or to fix your mood issues or to fix your digestion issues. That's all an added bonus. I think looking at who you are as a person and how you interact with the people and how you live your life is why I would recommend anyone to do the training. Also, if you want to know how your body functions on a fundamental level, just to give yourself a little bit of education without having to get textbooks that are so disembodied in how they work. Anyone that wants to understand human functionality I would recommend the training too. Even if you have no social or no community, because you're going to get that with the Institute. And I can see that already there's people that I've met from all over the world that I'm going to stay in contact with.